and welcome back. I'm Night, and if you missed the travel video last time, then make sure you go and watch this video before this one or after, you know, whatever you want to do. It's your life, but make sure you do subscribe because there's more of these videos coming. But this is day 1 in Walt Disney World, which is technically day 2 of the holiday, but yeah, it doesn't matter. You are about to see days technically 2 and 3 put together, aka Magic Kingdom Day and Hollywood Studios. Now, this is about to be a very, very special day for me. And you're going to find out about that very, very soon. Now, the reason why I'm doing this introduction and the reason why you're going to see me a few times during this video is because my phone died on day 1 of this, which is not ideal for vlogging, but I still have a lot of very, very special footage. So without further ado, let's get started and go to Magic Kingdom. Good morning, it is the next day. Last night, I'm not going to lie, I pretty much just broke, but came back and ended up just sleeping really, really well. So I'm now off to Magic Kingdom. That feeling of going into the park for the first time was honestly unreal, and the sun was beaming down. I couldn't believe how hot it was. Also, Mark kept saying that he was like feeling sick.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hello.
Good. You guys all have a great day.
Thank you.
Into your lap.
Thank you.
Okay, all the way over there.
Lady waving.
Yes, let's go to the lady waving.
Good morning, everyone.
Thank you.
We got to scan our magic bands in for the first time, which was very exciting and also slightly nerve-wracking, not knowing whether or not it would work, but it worked.
Thank you! Oh my god.
Now.
And then I took some pictures of him and he was like, no, don't take any pictures. And I was like, why? And then I realized afterwards. So we took some pictures with the photo pass photographer. And then this happened. Even looking back now, I cannot believe this happened. Obviously, I had no idea that when he said, shall we get a picture, it actually meant, I'm going to propose to you now. So I was genuinely gobsmacked. I did not see it coming. I was so surprised. And I genuinely couldn't talk for about 3 hours afterwards, which meant I also didn't take anything in the parks for the first 3 hours. In fact, there is actually a video of us on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, like Disney just filmed one. In that video, my face going round is literally like, because I'm just like, my brain just, it broke. It fully broke. But that was incredible. It was an amazing experience. And I'm so glad that we have the video and I'm so glad we have pictures because I have such a bad memory anyway. And as I said, I didn't take anything in. So for me to be able to have those to look back and remember the proposal is so, so important to me. And top tip for anyone who is planning on proposing, try and get it filmed because I'm sure that the same thing will happen where you just can't take anything in. In the moment, it felt like it went on for so long. You know when like minutes can feel like, or seconds can feel like hours. It felt like I was staring at him down on one knee in so much shock for so long, not saying anything because I just couldn't speak for hours. And when I look back at the video, it's really short. But I remember thinking, oh my God, I have to say words now. Oh my God, I can't say words. So it felt like it was a really long time, but in fact it wasn't. So obviously that was the main highlight of day 1. And then going on the treasure hunt as well, the Pirates of the Caribbean treasure hunt was amazing as well. It was so, so much fun. And the way that the park integrated with all these elements was amazing. It was awesome. That was really, really good as well. So it was time to go on the first treasure hunt.
Opposite. Oh wait, it's literally opposite here.
Now you could pick these up for free next to Pirates of the Caribbean, which is awesome. You didn't need a magic band or anything like that. If you have one, you can use it, but you don't need one. Also, let me tell you, the heat and humidity, insane. It was so hot. Don't underestimate going in hurricane season. Oh my goodness me. These misting fans were a must, but even still, like, we were struggling, let me tell you. As people who came from England, where it is, you know, normally a pretty cool temperature, it was absolutely boiling. When I say that these treasure hunts were amazing, I mean it. You would go around to different parts of the park and everything would interact with you and talk to you. It was so immersive.
So what we got to find?
Pirates of the Caribbean again. It's basically
So it's
around there, where we were before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to go back around that way, I think.
And what a fun activity to do if you're struggling to get on some of the rides because of the queues and stuff. Amazing. So much fun.
Where is it?
Apparently back in the day, from completing these, you used to get like fast passes or something. You don't get that nowadays, but it's still so much fun even without that.
There it is.
Not again. Hot and soft. With venom deadly and creatures wise, are these pirates of prying eyes?
What is this? My own power used against me? The pirate haven. We cannot see it any longer. Very well, pirates. You have found my treasure of the Caribbean. But its power is for Jack Sparrow, and Jack Sparrow alone. He will soon enough learn not to trifle with the true power of the seas.
Captain Jack was wise to choose you for his crew. The pilot haven is safer now, and you are well on your way to finding all of Calypso's treasure. If you believe you have what it takes to find the next treasure, then you may return to where you signed on to crew with Captain Jack and get another map.
Another map? That's right. I think there were about 5 or 6 maps in total.
Map complete.
It's done.
I won't spoil them all for you in this video,
Nice.
but my god, they're great. Go and get one. After completing this treasure chest and feeling very proud of ourselves, it was time to go on Jungle Cruise.
Hey, must be Elise here. Right over here we've got the very famous Inspiration Balls, named after the even more famous Dr. Albert. Balls, Dr. Albert Balls, of course. And at this point, you folks are probably wondering
It was about midday by this point, and as you can probably tell, we were melting. So we had a little wander around and just took in everything. And then we wanted to try and get some lunch. So we went and got this massive, massive hot dog. Next, it was time for Pirates of the Caribbean, which is my favorite ride. I will say though, Pirates of the Caribbean is my favourite ride of all time. I'm obsessed with pirates. I love Sea of Thieves, I love pirates, I love everything pirate related, and I love Pirates of the Caribbean, the movies and the ride. But I will say the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Paris is definitely better than the one in Florida. Controversial, but let me know down below if you also agree, or if there are any other rides that you think are better in one park than another park. After this, it was time to go back to Pop Century because we were melting in sun cream and sweat. So I went for this 50th dessert, which basically was just like a raspberry mousse. And then we went to Disney Springs, and I didn't get any footage because it was heavily raining, but we went to Blaze Pizza. Blaze Pizza was okay. I will say though, the customer service was really bad.
This is going to be a spicy slice.
But it's okay because we went to Sephora after. And that was the end of Magic Kingdom Day. And then we went to Hollywood Studios, which was incredible because firstly, we got to go on the Skyliner. And let me tell you, the Skyliner is amazing. It's by far the best way to travel in Disney World. The buses are We found a lot of issues with the buses, like a lot of issues with the buses. Like they just didn't turn up for like an hour on end. They were packed with people. You ended up having to stand. Now, both of us have chronic pain. We both suffer with a lot of that, and we had to stand a lot. Also because you want to give your seat up to someone who's like a parent or someone that's older. And so we would find ourselves giving our seats up for people. But obviously we're also in a lot of pain. So the bus is not ideal. It's better than nothing, but they were quite long bus rides, and if you're standing and if you're waiting for like an hour, hour and a half for the bus when it's supposed to be there every 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it was just like not great. So the Skyliner was incredible. There was like no wait at all. Even when we went really early in the morning and there was a little queue, it went in about 5 minutes. It was so speedy. It was amazing. The only problem is it doesn't go if the weather's too bad, like if there's lightning in the area. But frankly, it was the best mode of transport there. It was amazing. It was fantastic. Hollywood Studios was incredible. It's amazing. If you've ever been to the Studios Park in Disneyland Paris, it's like that, but just 20 times, 30 times the size. It's got so much more to do. And of course, it's got Galaxy's Edge, which, as you can see from the footage, we were both just astonished going in. Like, it is so lifelike. And I also, looking back at that footage, I don't know how we had the park to ourselves. It was amazing. As you can see from this footage, the people arrived, but it was incredible. The sounds, the sights, everything. It was awesome. We ended up going on Rise the Resistance, which again was incredible and mind-blowing. And we got this awesome little droid soda, which technically was just Sprite, but when it's in a droid, it tastes so much better. And then we had our 45-minute booking for Ogre's Cantina.
What are we going to have then?
We started off by going for some alcoholic drinks. They had alcoholic and non-alcoholic. I ended up going for a fuzzy tauntaun. The vibes in this place were super, super cool.
I want to get one alcoholic drink.
And this is the fuzzy tauntaun. I can't remember what this one was. But as you can probably tell from my face, I didn't like it at all.
Not what I expected at all.
My mouth is fuzzy now from that.
It keeps going.
My mouth is genuinely fuzzy.
That's why it's called a fuzzy tauntaun.
No, this is done somewhere too now. Yeah. You can have some cheese though.
They're both weird, aren't they? Good weird, but they're both weird.
And then we went for some non-alcoholic drinks afterwards, and let me tell you, these were so much better. They were also cheaper, so if you're going and you're not too fussed about alcohol, I genuinely would just skip the alcoholic drinks.
What's ever done? No, got a carbon free.
Do you want to try?
The carbon free is this lemon lime power
Yeah.
with the strawberry, and then it's got the boba bubbles in it.
Boring.
Sounds like a plan. It's Jello. Got it.
I would give the non-alcoholic ones a 5 out of 5, and the alcoholic ones, frankly, about a 2 out of 5. And then this super nice guy at our table wanted to take some pictures of us, and they were phenomenal. They were blurry. They were great. Super wholesome. Rise of the Resistance was phenomenal. It was really, really good. The other ride that was really, really good that I wasn't sure if I'd think was amazing, because I'm not really a Star Wars person myself, was Smuggler's Run. Smuggler's Run was incredible. It was so, so, so good. Although later on in the trip, we spent far too long in Smuggler's Run when Mark lost his phone. And no, that wasn't ideal. But Smuggler's Run, incredible. Toy Story Land, incredible. Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway, amazing. So I'd watched a lot of vlogs before this, and I remember thinking, I don't know what the fuss is about. Like, it looks a bit, it looks okay, but it doesn't look that special. Everyone's like obsessing over it in these videos. And I'm like, come on, like it looks a bit like childish. It looks a bit this, that, and the other. It's amazing. It's incredible. Go on it. It's so good. The only thing I will say is if you are someone that is using the disability access service, you still have to wait a while. So you can get your time, you go back and you do bypass a lot of the line. However, we found that every single time that we used it with this particular ride, we still ended up having to then go into like the main queue afterwards where you would stand for maybe like 20, 30 minutes. So if you are someone that is really like, you really have mobility issues, you can't stand for long, then that is going to be something that you should note. Also, if you have any questions about the disability access system or anything else like eating gluten-free in the parks, because trust me, I've got a video coming on that. I really, really do, because I've seen a few people talk about the gluten-free food in Disney World and they don't mention half of the best things. The best of the best, they don't mention them. I'm not throwing any shade, but I'll sort you out. But yeah, if you have any questions or any videos that you want in particular on any of these subjects or just anything at all, just feel free to let me know down in the comments. I was so overwhelmed by the comments on the last video, and to be honest, as you've probably worked out, it's January now. I went in September. I did get COVID when I came back, so I was just off the radar for 2 weeks. However, I spent a long time sitting on this footage thinking, I actually don't know if anyone's going to want to watch these. I don't know if it's actually worth putting these into videos. I'm very confident with the stuff I do on Twitch. I'm very confident with the gaming stuff I do. But because this felt a little bit more personal and more of a hobby, I was like, I don't know if I should actually put this into videos. I don't know if I should put this out onto the internet. But I've had such a warm response and I am just buzzing, and I bought a vlog camera off the back of the responses of the last video because I was like, I'd been wanting to do it for a really long time, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I've had so many nice messages. I've had so many thumbs up. I've had like, we've got 150 subscribers, which I realize doesn't sound like a lot, but that's in a week. And this is on a channel that is just, you know, so different from everything else I do on the internet. So I had no idea it would have such a warm response, so thank you for that. If you guys do want to find me on my social media, I will put that down below as well. I will try and get the next video up soon. Once again, it's probably going to be a few days combined into one just because I have like weird odds and ends of footage that... broken phone. Anyway, you know the drill, but I will try and get that out as soon as possible. But please do like, comment, and subscribe if you do want to see more of these videos. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!